So guys, welcome down to Tom's Journey and something totally different on my channel today. We are going to be talking about something quite serious that happened in the running world the other day, hence the smart shoes. If you weren't aware guys, the world record for the marathon was broken over the weekend by Eliud Kipchoge, who ran 2 hours 1 and 39 seconds. We are going to be having a look into the career of Eliud Kipchoge and why I think he's possibly one of the greatest athletes in the world ever to live. So let's have a breakdown of Eliud Kipchoge's career. In 2016, he became the Olympic champion in the marathon. Out of all the marathons he's done, which is 11, he's placed first in 10 of them. And he's also now the current world record holder for the marathon of 2 hours 1 and 39. However, he did run 2 hours flat for the marathon, which was an unbelievable achievement, but that doesn't count as he had pacemakers coming in and out of the race. To put it into perspective how insane this actual marathon was, his splits were just absolutely ridiculous. If we take a look in the corner just here, you can just see how insane his splits actually were. So at 400 metres, it's in just generally through the race itself, each 400 metres was 69 seconds, which if you've ever tried to do that on a track, when I was in peak fitness at a couple of years ago, I remember doing a session on the track which was 20 times 400 off a minute, and I averaged something like 68.5, and that's literally half a second between me doing that with a minute recovery, and he ran 105 of those back to back with no recovery at all. It's just absolutely insane. The average was 4:38 per mile, which is just absolutely stupid. Go outside and try and generally run a 4:38 mile. It is the hardest thing you'll ever do, and he managed to do 26 of them back to back with obviously no recovery at all. I just find this 10k time through the marathon absolutely insane. I can't imagine trotting through a half marathon, looking down your watch at the 10k marker and thinking to yourself, right, I've gone through 10k in roughly 29 minutes and I've got 20 miles to go. What must have been going through his head? And it's just how relaxed he looks as a runner as well. If we look at the clip towards the end now that I'm going to put in here, and I'll talk over it now, he's literally ran at this point 25.5 miles. And he is coming into the finish now with about half a mile to go, and he just looks absolutely ridiculously relaxed. He looks like he's barely run at all. If I could look that relaxed after running 26 miles, it would be absolutely insane. He literally just looks so smooth, as if he's barely trying at all. It just comes down to his unbelievable technique, from obviously his track background to building on the roads now. It's just absolutely phenomenal. Obviously athletes in the past, if we look at previous marathon runners, for example Paula Radcliffe, her technique was all over the place and she always looked like she was in absolute agony while she was running. Whereas we look at Kipchoge, he just looks like he's out for a Sunday long run. And then you can obviously see how much this meant to him and his coach Patrick Sang, because after the race you could see he literally finished the race, jogged over to his coach, and it's just the embrace they had between each other. It just shows how much that he may have obviously ran 2 hours flat for the marathon, which didn't count. He's been Olympic champion, but you can see how much this world record meant to this athlete compared to, say, other times that he's ran in the past. You could see that the world record for the marathon was something that he really wanted to achieve as a career goal, compared to obviously being Olympic champion, running these unbelievable times on the track. The world record for the marathon was what he wanted more than anything, and you could just see that through the passion that he had with his coach afterwards. One major problem in athletics at the moment is obviously drugs, and as soon as anybody runs a quick time like this, like a world record, they almost get tarnished with the drugs paintbrush, as it were, straight away. In my opinion, I think that he's one of the few athletes up there in the elite world that is actually clean at the moment. If we look back at his previous career through the IAAF, it's not as if he's just come on the scene and appeared and just ran a really quick marathon like a 2:06 or 2:05 and kind of had no track experience. Eliud Kipchoge has been going through years and years of the athletics calendar in terms of his career, obviously starting in 2003 when he roughly came on the scene, when he became world champion in Paris over the 5,000 metres, to obviously 2016 when he won his Olympic title. He's had a career that's expanded nearly 15 years compared to athletes who kind of dip in and out of the scene, and you kind of rarely hear from them. It's also that if you look at his personal bests at the lower distances add up to him achieving a quick marathon time. I mean, you take the example of his 5,000 metre PB, 12:46 for 5,000 metres. He's also ran 26:49 for the 10k, and he's run sub 60 for the half marathon. And then you compare that to the likes of people who've also ran quick over the marathon, who haven't been obviously drugs cheats as well. You look at Haile Gebrselassie, who ran 2 hours 3. He also had a PB of 26 low for 10k. He also had a fast 5k PB of around 12:40. And it's like, it just adds up to the fact that this guy is capable of running a quick marathon. He really has the potential to really do anything, this guy. Like, even though he has achieved the world record before, you can see in the interview that even though he's happy with it, it's that Kenyan mentality of that's done now, 2:01, I've done that, I've done the world record, but how fast can I go at this distance? And as he always says, like, the humans have no limit. He can do whatever he wants to do if he thinks his mind can achieve it. So guys, I know this is a slightly different video compared to what I've done in the past. I have been really busy moving house, and there is a vlog to come with that, and I am off to the Isle of Wight this week as well. So this was really a video just reacting to Eliud Kipchoge's fantastic new world record in the marathon of 2:01. Personally, I think he's one of the greatest athletes ever to live now that he's won this world record. He's obviously Olympic champion, he's a world champion, and now he's a world record holder at the marathon. It is absolutely insane what this guy's career has achieved and where it will go. If you have enjoyed this video, give it a like, please comment as well, it would be much appreciated because that does do a lot for me. And let me know if you enjoy this kind of setup, because I might do this every occasion if there is a world record or a fantastic time, and we can break it down and talk about it and why I think the athlete has run fast or why they haven't run fast, etc. So subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoy it, and guys, I will catch you on the flip side.